Hello there, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make earrings using our Voronoi patterns in Fluid Designer for 3D printing. So if we go to Fluid Designer, we need to go to the Voronoi patterns folder, and I'm going to use this pattern here. And at the moment this is quite a large object, it's 51 millimeters. So if I just press S on the keyboard and type 0.5 and scale it down, now I must always do Control A and apply the scale, otherwise my thicknesses and things won't be right. Now that's 26 millimeters, so perhaps I'll just scale it down a little bit more, 0.8, Control A and apply the scale. So I've got it down to sort of 21 millimeters there. Now if this is going to be an earring, at the moment this is actually 2 millimeters thick, which is quite large for an earring. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to File and Append, and if you just go up through the menu system until you get to the Groups folder, and I'm going to use the masters that are less than 1 millimeter thick. So I'm going to select rectangular masters, and I'm going to select cross section 0.8 and cross section 0.6 and append those from the library. And what that's done, it's just adding these two objects here to my list, so you can see that I can thin out my earring. Now if you've got access to really good printing equipment, you can do a thickness of 0.6. If you're using Shapeways, you need cross section of 0.8. So that will reduce the weight of my object. Now if I just go to view and view it from the top, if I want to reshape this to make it look a little bit more like these earrings here, if I just go into edit mode and just select a control point there, and if I pull that up, notice it just moves the circle on the outside. But if I press the O key on the keyboard for proportional editing, I can move it up there, and when I scroll the center mouse button, it will scroll out, it will drag the other points out as well. But you'll notice that it's not quite got it right. Now if I just switch off the snap, and I need to switch proportional editing off now, so I'm going to press O on the keyboard again and just pull that back into place. So these points just need to be in the middle here somewhere. Just pull that to the right a little bit and straighten it up. And I notice that there's a point here not quite in the right position. Okay, so that's how to tidy it up. Now I could do the same at the bottom. Now I need to press O on the keyboard to switch proportional editing on again, and I can just pull it down, and you can just modify this until you get the shape that you want, and then just zoom in and G on, oops, I've got proportional editing on, press O on the keyboard to switch proportional editing off, and just move the control points, reposition them, and until they are in the middle of the object there. I think there's still another one I need to move. Okay, so just G, just grab it and position it in the middle there. Okay, so there's my oops, and there's one moved out of place there, I noticed, so just G, grab that one and put it back in the middle. Now the only thing I need to do now is to attach a connector at the top. So if I just go to File and Append, just go up through the menu system until you get to Groups. I want a connector, and I'm just going to use a small wire connector here. Append that from the library. Okay, so this is just where we can put attach to our earring. So just position that, and again just put it in the middle. And once you're happy with the position, if you just hold down the Shift key and highlight the earring itself and just go to Tools, Object Tools and Join. So there's your earring now. And it's just a case of export it as an OBJ file and run it through Netfab Basic to get it fixed. If you want to double check the weight of this, you do actually need to convert it to a mesh first of all. And if you just click on 3D printing and click on volume, you can see that 0.11, so this is about just over a gram in weight, so that's perfectly fine for an earring. You don't want anything much above 0.3 here, so that's how to double check the weight of the object. So good luck in creating your own, and you know, you don't have to use the circle one here. You could use the hexagonal one, or you can even play around with these and reshape them to have rectangular and square shaped earrings. So that's it for this video. Thank you.